If you're on Social Security benefits, the reason you still have not received your stimulus check is because of the man on your screen. And he was appointed by Donald Trump to be the commissioner of the Social Security Administration. This might also affect that $200 per month stimulus boost, as well as President Biden's plans to reform Social Security benefits long term. We're going to cover all of this in this video, including when you can expect to receive your stimulus check and that $200 per month stimulus boost. We're also going to discuss the potential of back pay for that monthly boost because of the fact that those on benefits have had to wait this long. But before we get into it, don't forget to like this video and subscribe. I'd also like to thank my sponsor, Webull. They've partnered with me to provide free stocks for my viewers, valued up to $1,800. It's completely free and takes 2 minutes, and feel free to sell the stocks immediately to use the money if you'd like. All you have to do is open an account using the link that's in the description of this video. At this point, most of you have heard that the reason you did not receive your stimulus checks yet is because the Social Security Administration did not give the proper information to the IRS. Enter Andrew Saul, the commissioner of the administration, said that he could not give them that information because the Biden administration did not give them the proper funds that he needed to do so. Now, let me ask you the question. How much money do you think it costs to send information to the IRS? Millions? Billions? Honestly, I think this is a lame excuse and an attempt to undermine the Biden administration and using the American people, specifically those who are on benefits, as collateral. And unfortunately, those who watch my videos, those who need the help the most, have been collateral damage in this political game. This is completely ridiculous and unexcusable. Andrew Saul, the commissioner of benefits, should have sent the information to the IRS immediately, and those who are on benefits should have received their stimulus checks weeks ago. And guys, let me know in the comments what you think about this. I'm not trying to pick sides, whether Democrat or Republican. I'm just trying to point out the fact that this man is the reason why you still have not received your stimulus check, and he could be the reason why a $200 per month stimulus boost is also not approved, as well as President Biden's plans to include Social Security reform long term. President Biden wants to include a larger COLA increase, as well as more benefits across the board, especially for people who are low income. I've talked about this in detail in my videos. President Biden plans to tax the rich in order to increase benefits for the majority of people who are on Social Security. And a lot of Democrats have been pushing for President Biden to remove Commissioner Andrew Saul because he will be a barrier to getting benefits increased. And as you can see here, he's already been a barrier just to get stimulus checks sent out. I don't usually dive so deeply into one article, but this one does a really good job at highlighting exactly why the commissioner is a huge problem and whether or not President Biden replaces this man will have massive implications on Social Security. Now, on Wednesday, March 24th, House Democrats sent a letter to the Social Security Administration commissioner, complete with an ultimatum. According to the letter, nearly 30 million Social Security and SSI recipients, some of the country's poorest and most neediest individuals, were being prevented from receiving their $1,400 stimulus checks from the last stimulus package because Commissioner Saul was refusing to send the necessary payment files to the IRS. Weeks after the American Rescue Plan had been signed into law, while many Americans had already received their payments, the Social Security Administration's inaction was standing in the way of millions of beneficiaries receiving desperately needed cash aid. After escalating pressure on Saul to no avail, the letter gave him 24 hours to remedy the holdup. A few hours later, the Social Security Administration announced that they'd be sending the information the very next day. Now, this delay is just the latest in an array of extremely troubling decisions under the leadership of Commissioner Saul and his deputy David Black. The administration manages benefits for 61 million Americans who receive Social Security payments, along with an additional 5 million people who receive SSI. They also help determine who is eligible for Medicare. The administration manages over $1 trillion annual budget. Now, Commissioner Saul and Deputy Commissioner Black were appointed by President Trump. The issue here is that Commissioner Saul and Deputy Black are not in support of expanding Social Security benefits. They're not in support of increasing payments to those who are low income or approving a $200 per month stimulus boost until benefits can be reformed completely. This completely contradicts President Biden's oath to expand benefits as well as approving that monthly boost. And it is very common for an incoming president to remove appointees from the previous president and put people in place who will help get their initiatives approved. President Biden has already replaced a flurry of individuals who were appointed by Trump, but he still has not replaced these people in the administration. Now, whether or not he can actually replace these people has been up for debate, but some would argue that this situation itself is grounds for being replaced by President Biden. And guys, let me know in the comments if you agree with that or if you disagree. As far as President Biden, on the campaign trail, he promised that he would never make cuts to Social Security benefits. Now, these officials are in favor of cutting Social Security benefits. He and the Democratic Party broadly have made promises to protect benefits and actually expand them as well going forward. Meanwhile, Saul and Black have openly pursued a number of reforms aimed at aggressively cutting benefits. They have attempted to change rules, which the Biden administration actually rolled back, that would have led to tens of thousands of people losing Social Security disability benefits. So honestly, all signs point to the fact that if we want Social Security reform, President Biden is going to have to get rid of the commissioner and the deputy. Otherwise, we're going to have a really difficult time expanding benefits for those who need these payments the most. Not only are Democrats pushing to get rid of the commissioner and the deputy, but actually those who work in the administration office themselves, the majority of them don't like the commissioner either. So you have these Social Security Administration employees who don't like the commissioner. You have Democrats who want to get rid of the commissioner, and you have the fact that they actually want to cut benefits instead of expanding them. So at this point, I don't see a single reason why President Biden should not get rid of these officials and replace them with someone who will actually advocate for those on benefits, try to expand benefits for those who need it the most, and help provide a life of dignity for our retirees and for those who are disabled. If you're on disability or if you're on Social Security benefits, there's a good chance that you've paid taxes into the system for decades, and you deserve to live a life of dignity, and you deserve to have a commissioner who will advocate for you, not try and cut your benefits. So as this story develops, there is a really good chance that these people will be replaced, and President Biden will then move forward with Social Security reform and hopefully a $200 per month stimulus boost. This week, President Biden plans to officially release the details of his Build Back Better economic package, and we're hoping it includes either Social Security reform or that $200 per month stimulus boost for those who are on Social Security benefits. A few highlights of what Biden wants to include in reform is a minimum benefit of 125% of the poverty level, a 5% increase in benefits for those who have been on Social Security for 20 years or more, an average of a 20% increase for widows, a change in the COLA calculation, which would provide across the board a larger COLA increase on an annual basis, taking into account more expenses like housing and medical costs that the elderly face. But with so many barriers in place, with Republicans in the Senate stonewalling anything Democrats want to do, with that filibuster rule preventing the majority of legislation from getting done, the last thing we need is a commissioner who will not advocate for those on Social Security benefits. And guys, I am really upset. I cannot believe that we have a commissioner in place who not only does not want to expand benefits, but actually was preventing millions of people on benefits from receiving their stimulus checks. The last 3 weeks have been so stressful for the majority of people who watch my videos who have been waiting for these stimulus checks. And guys, I am so sorry that you've had to wait this long. But the good news is that we now do expect the majority of you to receive your stimulus checks this week. As of March 28th, when I'm making this video, we expect the majority of people on benefits to receive their stimulus check in the next 7 days, either through Direct Express or a deposit to whatever account you have linked to your Social Security benefits. Regarding that $200 per month stimulus boost, there were so many things included in this last stimulus package which cost more than the $200 per month would. First of all, the unemployment boost cost $246 billion. This monthly boost for those on benefits would cost about $180 billion, less than the unemployment boost. I think we could agree that those who are unemployed need the help, but those who are retired need the help even more. Now, the fact that it's taken so long to approve this monthly boost makes us ask the question, will President Biden approve back pay? Originally, this boost was supposed to last throughout the entire pandemic. At this point, the pandemic has been going on for about a year. So in my opinion, those who are on benefits deserve back pay for that $200 monthly boost. Now, will that happen? We'll have to wait and see. Honestly, in my opinion, it's not likely to have a full back pay to the beginning of the pandemic, but if Democrats approve that monthly boost, let's say sometime this summer, I'm hoping we could have back pay to the beginning of 2021, kind of similar to that child tax credit, because those who are getting the tax credit will be getting it for the entire year of 2021, despite the fact that it's not going to actually start until the middle of 2021. So kind of drawing that comparison, I'm hoping that we also have a sort of back pay for that monthly boost for those who are on benefits. But guys, with that said, President Biden is expected to release the details of his next package this week, so don't forget to subscribe. I will keep you posted on the latest updates, hoping for that monthly boost and hoping for Social Security reform. And if you made it this far into my video, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and share this channel with anybody who you think might find this helpful. So until the next video, take care and have a great day.